One of the classes I teach at Missouri State University is documentary storytelling. We watch many films in that class and discuss them in terms of story structure. It turns out there are many ways to tell nonfiction stories. One technique is the self-referential point of view, what we call meta, and it's a bit different from simple first-person storytelling. What you're watching now is a visual representation of our trip to Delaware, where I sit typing these words you're hearing me say. I needed to get you from Springfield, Missouri to Wilmington, Delaware, just as I've gotten myself here. My purpose is, first, to deliver sentimental things to my family that I'm not going to take to Portugal. So this is a step along the expat journey. And second, to cover the fact that I have limited visual content for this short but important episode in the plot, revealing our choices for where to live in Portugal. You're likely to see a few scenes I've used in previous episodes, so I want to distract you a bit from that fact. And also that I'll be showing some maps that are, shall we say, less than visually interesting. Lola and I created 2 tiers of neighborhoods after eliminating a few from consideration. In the second tier is the historic district in Matosinhos, the Cedofeita neighborhood in central Porto, and the Norton de Matos neighborhood in Coimbra. We would be pleased and proud to land in any one of these. In later episodes, I'll go into more detail about them because, well, second tier does not mean out of the running. The 2 places in the first tier are a surprise. We had not intended to visit either place and did so on a lark. Then we used precious scouting time to visit both places a second time. Lola's number 1 spot is central Aviero, and mine is central Espinho. Espinho caught my eye while flying around on Google Earth. That beautiful grid street pattern jumped right out and spoke to me. Add to that the numbered streets, the wider sidewalks, the famous Monday market, and the central train station. Everything is a short walk from everything else. Exactly what I'm looking for. Aviero doesn't have a grid, but it does have a central business street that leads right to a central train station. Several interesting neighborhoods with distinct personalities make up the central part of the city. Everything is a short walk from everything else. In a later episode, I'll discuss assimilation. For now, we're going to continue doing what we have always done, volunteer our time to be fully participant in our community. I identified a volunteer opportunity in Espinho. Lola identified one for herself in Aveiro. The 2 places are a short train ride apart, meaning neither of us will be disappointed in the choice we make. How will we make that choice? We will let the apartment we're able to lease be the deciding factor, including the neighborhoods in our second tier. More on that soon. Thanks for the view. Please like and subscribe. If you have questions, suggestions, or corrections, please leave a comment.